Hi there, my name is Rebecca Grant. My husband Brian and I own Twin Willow Gardens, a wedding and event venue based in Snohomish, Washington. Today we're going to take you around our beautiful outdoor wedding venue to be able to show you the spaces so you can share it with your friends and family. So come along with us, we're excited to show you around. Twin Willow Gardens sits on about 5 acres of property for you and your guests to be able to wander throughout the space and enjoy. We are known for our very lush garden space that was given to us by the original founder of the property. The husband and wife that built this property about 13 years ago, the wife is a master gardener and planted a lot of the foundation of what you're going to be seeing today. The husband is a welder and a woodworker, so everything with the exception of the 2 tiny homes that we'll take you into in just a little bit was actually built from trees that once stood on this property. So there's a ton of history in this space. All of the rough cut cedar buildings that you're seeing all throughout and around was built from those trees. So we were able to repurpose as much as possible. This building behind me is what is referred to as the shop. So it's a multifunctional, multi-purposeful space that you are welcome to use however you'd like to use it. It is a backup option for indoor dancing if you are blessed with liquid sunshine on your wedding day. Alternately, how most of our couples use it is for a photo booth setup. We've had dessert station setups in there. We've had ice cream carts. We've had espresso bars. We've had lounge seating. So truly, however you want to use the space is yours to use. These doors, you'll notice, are quite unique. They're from the original downtown Snohomish Fire Department. From best guess, they're from about 1924, so they've lasted about 100 years. We just had them refinished this last year, so they are now in this beautiful matte black to really be cohesive with the buildings and blend in with your wedding aesthetic. This multi-function space has our 2 guest restrooms available for your guests to use. We will be adding some additional urinal space during this 2022 off-season year. So those will be available for weddings 2023 and beyond. Inside this space also has a chandelier, beautiful aged firewood from a California wildfire that lines the doors. You'll also notice our wine barrels with the glass tops that you're welcome to use as cocktail tables throughout the space, and a couple additional periphery tables that we carry 6 8-foot tables in-house, 6 6-foot tables in-house, as well as this wood and wrought iron table that you're welcome to use anywhere on the property you'd like. As we continue our tour outside of the shop area, directly next to that is our catering kitchen space. We have a large outdoor catering kitchen available for your caterers to be able to use throughout the duration of your rental with us. We have an in-house ice machine. We also carry 2 refrigerators and all stainless steel prep tables available for them to use. We take care of trash for you, so you don't need to worry about paying your caterers to take that off-site. That's something we take care of for you. Coming out of the catering kitchen space is the first of our 2 tents that is up permanently for the season. So we own these tents. They're up and available for you to be able to use. On this side of the dance floor is a great spot to be able to provide shade for guests that want to watch the dance party but not necessarily be a part of the dance party. It also tends to get used quite often for buffets for your caterers. It's directly across from our catering kitchen and also very easy access from our main reception tent. So it's a really nice guest flow throughout the space. The lighting is included as part of your rental as well. Moving out to this area, it is covered with our outdoor bistro lighting. This is your dance floor, so you can dance underneath the stars as your evening carries on into the party, and you don't have to worry about bringing in any additional lighting unless you want to, because the bistro lights are always up and available for you. This area over here is what's known as our DJ booth. You'll notice it does provide really great shelter in sun or rain, so your DJ's equipment is always completely covered and in the shade. No need for you to worry about renting additional tents or having your DJ be concerned about inclement weather. Walking directly from our dance floor and the first of our 2 tents, we head over to our outdoor service bar. So our bar does have a 2-unit kegerator already built in, as well as wine refrigeration. So no need to worry about renting taps, buckets, ice, anything like that. You or your caterers can just bring your kegs, deliver them right here to the kegerator, and keep them nice and cool, ready to go for party. On this side of the kegerator unit is an ice bin and also a hand washing sink for your bartender to be able to use. As you would notice, we'll make our way over to our main reception tent. We do have outdoor patio heaters, so if it does happen to cool off during the evening, we're happy to come down and light those for you and keep your guests nice and toasty while the evening carries on. Directly across from our bar area is our main reception tent. So this is the second of the 2 tents that we own on site. It is a 40 by 60 outdoor tent area where our dinner receptions are typically held. This is also plan B for rain if you choose to, but we'll talk about that when we get back to the ceremony area. Underneath this tent is all artificial turf. It's got tons of drainage underneath it, so no need to worry about anything getting soupy. It will always look and feel like this, so ladies that wear heels will be very comfortable while they're here on property as well. This is a good representation of what we carry for our in-house tables and chairs that we offer for you to be able to use. So we've got 25 60-inch round tables. Our max capacity is 150 people, so just keep that in mind. We do carry the white padded folding chairs available for your use as well. You, of course, are more than welcome to bring in any rentals that you'd like, but we do carry these in case you would like to use what we offer here at Twin Willow Gardens. The tent is definitely one of a kind. It is a tent that has the ends that are clear instead of solid white canvas to really allow your eye to enjoy that valley view off the south side of our tent, as well as bring in a lot more light. All of the lighting that you're seeing now is also included with the periphery lighting and the 2 40-inch Edison bulb chandeliers, and all of that is available for your use as well. We also, of course, have the flat lay tent liner, which is one of a kind on this tent. We are the only venue, as far as I know, that does carry a flat lay tent liner, so just offers a little bit cleaner, crisper aesthetic here as your guests are enjoying dinner. As we make our way from our main reception tent down to our lower lawn area, this lower lawn directly runs parallel to the main reception tent. This is a hidden garden for your guests to be able to enjoy and come down and enjoy one of our 2 propane fire pits down in this area. Sit down here, enjoy a cup of coffee, a slice of cake around a fire pit, and take in all of the gardens all around you. It's also a really great spot if you want to bring in rental lawn games. A lot of our couples opt to rent cornhole, ladder golf, giant Jenga. It's a great spot to be able to provide that for your guests to be able to enjoy through cocktail hour and the rest of the evening. As we make our way from our main reception tent back to our ceremony area, this pathway is the pathway that every single one of your guests will have to walk on the way back to your ceremony space. So this little concrete bump out right behind me is a really great area to put a gift table, guest book table, anything that you want to draw your guests' attention to. We'll go ahead and follow our pathway on the way back to our ceremony space. This shed that you're seeing on the right is where we store our chairs. You are absolutely welcome to use the shelf on the side of it for anything you'd like to display for your guests to be able to see on the way back to the ceremony. And as we make our way back, your guests will experience the transition from the garden space to the very Pacific Northwest ceremony in the woods space. Back in this area, you're completely surrounded by old growth cedar, hemlocks, and maple trees all around you. It provides a really natural tree canopy up above us, which works to your advantage in both sun or rain. It does stay about 10 degrees cooler back here, and it also acts as a natural tree canopy if, again, you are blessed with liquid sunshine on your wedding day. But never fear, we have ceremonies back here all the time, even in downpours, because we do offer 60 clear loaner umbrellas if you have that need on wedding day. We squeegee off the benches, wipe them down, get them as dry as possible for your guests, get them covered with an umbrella that looks cute in pictures, and then be able to have your ceremony back here. Most of our ceremonies take place underneath our giant arbor. It is quite large. It's about 14 feet tall by about 12 feet wide. We do offer a 12-foot in-house ladder for your florist to be able to use to set up any installation you'd like to do on our arbor. Please feel free to check out our Instagram page as well as our website for inspiration on how past couples have decorated this beautiful arbor space. It looks really great totally decorated. It looks really great, kept really, really simple as well. There is a hook in the middle, so if you did want to hang any floral installation, chandelier, any drapery, feel free to use that hook. There's power on the back side of the arbor as well, so if you did add a chandelier, it will actually plug in and work for you. For our guest ceremony seating, we do offer these in-house wood benches, so you don't need to worry about transitioning chairs between your ceremony to reception site. It's all already set up for you. So you can use the benches for your ceremony, have the white padded folding chairs preset ready to go for your reception. So guests are comfortable either way. We do also have a little bit of a secret entrance if you choose to take advantage of that as a grand entrance into the ceremony space. We have that little forest path that is a little bit of a hidden gem and a surprise entrance and element for your entrance into our ceremony area. Back here is where we have our DJ table. So there is power on that back corner. So that's generally where we would set up your DJ table for them to provide music for your processional, recessional, and also of course a microphone for your officiant. We have had live musicians in this space as well, which sounds incredible as your guests make their way around the corner, surrounded by the trees, and you've got live music going. There's nothing else like it. As we are leaving the ceremony area, we'll make a left-hand turn to go down the pathway toward our tiny homes. So this is a great opportunity for you two to sneak away right after the ceremony, go to the tiny homes, get a bite to eat, be able to sign your marriage license. Meanwhile, your guests are going to go straight to where the bar area is and enjoy cocktails and appetizers during cocktail hour. So this is the first of our 2 tiny homes, and we'll take you in here. These, we ask, are usable for just the couple as well as their wedding party, so no basic or general guest usage in and out. We do have 2 getting ready areas in this space, one to the left, one to the right, and we also, of course, have your private restroom that is available for you and your wedding party in this area. Access to the property begins at 10 a.m., so these are yours for the entirety of the day, so feel free to enjoy some snacks in the refrigerators, be able to leave your purses and wallets in here knowing that these are yours for the entirety of the day. As we make our way out of this first tiny home, we're going to take a left and head over to the second of our 2 tiny homes on property. You'll notice in between the 2 tiny homes, we do have a fire pit available for your guests' use. We typically come down and light those around dusk time as toasts are getting underway, as that's the time guests start to wander through the property a little bit more. And as we make our way into the second tiny home, this one has a little bit different of a layout, and getting ready area is back around the corner as well as the private restroom. So full kitchen setup. Again, feel free to use the refrigerator for any snacks or drinks. And the getting ready area is well equipped with lots and lots of mirrors and lots of light for hair and makeup services. Because this one has a little bit more of a living room feel, it's a really great spot to come right after your ceremony and enjoy that glass of champagne and sign your marriage license and get a quick bite to eat, bustle your gown, kind of take a moment of being a very newly married couple before you go out and join the rest of your party. Leaving the second tiny home, we're going to make our way right here through our small gate. The gate is here just with the sign on the opposite side that does ask guests to respect that the 2 tiny homes are used just for the family and wedding party. All right, so we're going to take you down to overlook our parking lot. And so the 2 white posts on the driveway is the indication of where your guests will turn in to be able to make their way to the parking area. We also have an A-frame sign that says event parking, and we also provide a parking attendant for you. So guests will make their way into our parking lot, park in front of the flagged rows, come on up through the welcome arbor, and make their way through our hand-welded arbor here. They will then, of course, see the white tent. We also offer some directional signage that points them to where the restrooms are, as well as the ceremony area. But instead of going straight up there right now, we're going to take you through the rest of the gardens so you can really enjoy the beauty of this property. We're going to take you up to our last usable space on the property, which we refer to as the circular lawn area. I know today is a little bit hazy as we're filming this, but normally you've got a beautiful valley view all the way across to Lord Hill. We have the Snohomish Valley in between us, and on clear and calm days, quite often your guests can enjoy a sneak peek view of Snohomish Hot Air Balloon Company coming up over the valley and really enjoy what Snohomish is all about. This circular lawn area and garden beds are mainly used by our photographers for really great backdrops for family and wedding party photos. So this gives you a bird's eye view of the entirety of the property, overlooking the Snohomish Valley, all the way to our reception tent, our getting ready areas, and everywhere in between. If you feel like Twin Willow Gardens is the perfect wedding or event venue for your event, please feel free to inquire via our website, twinwillowgardens.com. We look forward to seeing you on your tour here with us soon.